hustle. Look, let's put some money up, you can't make mine stop. I'm hot, nigga, like a pistol off the dime block. Before you change lanes, you should check your blind spot. Cause I'll be right there waiting like a bike cop with my non-cock. And I'm so hot, all a nigga really need is just one shot. To the dome, you be gone and it's no more. I could kill him going faster with the slow flow. However you want it, I got it in for the low. Come get it, I got it, you got it good, nigga, go. I hustle, I bang, I do it all for the dough. It's all for the dough.
Welcome to the All for the Dough show. Today's topic is deadbeat moms, and also what should the child support money be spent on? Spent on take care of bills? Should it be spent on trips? The mom buying clothes? People running around here buying Birkin bags with the child support money? What should the child support money really be spent on? Let's pick up some riders, see what they say. What's going on, All for the Dough? Welcome for the All for the Dough show, and we have
DDD Money.
Go ahead, DDD Money. And today's topic, like I said, we're gonna talk about is deadbeat moms. Everybody always talking bad about the deadbeat dads. What about the deadbeat moms? What is really done with the child support check?
Turn left.
What's bought with it?
Turn right.
Shoes for them and not the kids.
Turn left
all
on
sorts
College
of
Avenue
stuff.
Northeast.
Okay, so what's a deadbeat mom though? What considered being a deadbeat mom?
A deadbeat mom is somebody who don't take care of their child, don't help out. I feel like it's the same version as a deadbeat daddy in the mom version.
So can a deadbeat mom still, like, the kids still live with that mom, or is more like, you know, like a deadbeat dad is basically the baby with the mama, the dad don't come through, the dad don't say nothing, and on and on. But a deadbeat mom could be a deadbeat
mama and your kids still live with you.
Okay.
Because you can have some kids, you still not buying your kids no food, no shoes, no clothes, no none of that when they need it. You can be a deadbeat mama and have your kids still live in your house. I think so.
So, and I believe so too. I dig that too. So, what should be done with the child support
Turn left
check?
on College Avenue Northeast. Then take a left on the right for
Should it be?
How much is the check?
Well, do it matter? I mean, no, it shouldn't matter, because either you gon'. So, do you figure is rent part of? Should you use your child support check to pay rent, to pay a car note?
Not your car note. Well, I don't feel like. See, that's a tricky one, because if this how I'm getting your kids to it and from, and I need it, then yeah. But if I don't need it, then I'm not just going and using the car note money. No, the child support money on the car note. Like, that's just crazy.
But see, like, when guys pay child support, they figure it's solely for the child clothes. You might buy some food for the kids, you know, stuff like that. You know, if it's something to pop up, a kid event, you know, school event, you know what I mean? Now, a lot of people feel, I don't know how you feel about this, a lot of people feel rent is a part of taking care of the child. How do you feel about that?
I feel like it's a mixed subject, because even without the child, you still have to pay the rent, and it's still gonna be your house. So now it just happened to be part of taking care of that child because you had a child. So I don't think rent should fall into something I'm using my child support money on, because you should already have rent handled.
So what should child support money be spent on?
Field trips, clothes, shoes, anything a kid needs that's actually needed, or even if they don't. But I feel that's even like child support money should be put in a bank account for college or whatever you plan to do with your kid after the fact. Like, it should be for the kid though. You shouldn't be using this money to go buy Birkins and shoes and jewelry and whatnot. That's crazy.
But it should be used, just be used to the kid.
Yeah, like I ain't having no kid and getting no money. I'm saying we going on a shopping trip and we going to get everybody clothes with the child support money.
But a lot of women do
and
that.
They do. They find that okay. I can't get down and jiggy like that.
A lot of women do that. They'll buy them stuff, make themselves look good, but the kid don't look that good.
But some people feel it's okay because they also, if I'm not using what if I'm using my money to take care of the kid, and then when you send me the child support money, I don't need it to take care of the kid. It's all I handle. People feel like that's okay. So I feel like it's just a touchy subject for who you ask. But me personally, I'm not going to use no child support money on nothing besides the kid because that's what it was for.
Yeah.
Unless I absolutely need to. Like, last option.
So should it be used even though it's the last option? Because if you putting up, well, I guess it all depends on how you look at it, right? Because it's like, because you said you'll put it up, and some people probably do that, you know, put the child support money up or whatever, whatnot, and say it's for the kid, clothes. So even though he's paying child support, should you still call and ask him for more money? After he send you what the court is telling you to tell him to pay.
Like on a regular basis, like if I just need something out the blue.
But is that his responsibility to send you extra money?
It's not your responsibility, but I feel as a person, you should feel like it's part of your responsibility because if it's for this child, then definitely. Because we both had this child. But if I'm just calling you and asking you, oh, I need this so I can go get me my nails and hair done, then no, that is absolutely crazy.
Like, say for instance, say he's sending $400 a month, $500, whatever they do, and you taking the stuff to pay, clothes, you might have to buy certain foods that he might like or whatever, whatnot. So, school event coming up, and it may be an extra $50 that you don't have. So would you tell that kid to call your daddy and ask him to give you $50? How would you handle that?
Yes, I would, because if I don't got it, then cool. But if he don't got it either, then I'm gonna figure it out regardless, because it's my child and that's just.
So wouldn't you try to figure it out first before we called the dad? So the dad won't think we just calling out of the blue to you know, just to get some money from him?
No, because this your child too. This not just my child. This your child. I'm telling you this for a trip, and I got the proof and everything that this is for this trip or whatever it's for. It shouldn't be no other questions. If you don't got it, you should send it. If you don't, you don't.
Okay. So back to if we talking about like deadbeat moms, right? So if say you're a mom, right? Say you might travel, say every other weekend you going on a trip, but your kid's not going. So every other weekend you leaving. Is that considered a deadbeat mom?
I don't know if it's considered deadbeat. Like that's definitely janky for sure. Every weekend.
Well, every other weekend you'll go out of town with your girls or whatever.
But is my kids taken care of on the other days? Like they taking care of and everything?
Well,
or am I just going out on the weekend, like just to go out?
I mean, yeah, you took care of your kids. Yeah, your kids is taken care of. You know what I'm saying? But you know, if you got the daddy that get them every other week, well, I guess you had to go out of town on every other week.
I don't think I'm a deadbeat then. If everything is taken care of for my kids, I don't think you can judge me whether I'm going out every weekend or not.
So what considered a deadbeat mom is just not taking care of them as far as clothing.
I feel like that's also not being around though. Like you could be sending the money and everything, but if you're not around to teach me and love me like a mother should,
Yeah.
you're a deadbeat.
Okay. So if say y'all at home, y'all home every day, he go to school or she go to school, whatever, whatnot, come home, you just say hi, and that's it to the kid.
Hi.
Yeah, hey.
Just
And that's it. Is that considered deadbeat, or is that?
I feel in some we exchange,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have the biggest fit all day because what's wrong with you?
Yeah. But, so it's different levels to deadbeat mom. But a deadbeat dad is just someone who, well, basically the same thing. You don't spend time with the kid.
I think it's this. I think it's vice versa. I don't think it should be a double standard to deadbeats. Period. You a deadbeat if you ain't doing what you're supposed to do.
Period. It don't matter what it is if you're not
Mom,
spending time with the
dad,
kid. Okay.
caring for them. You don't even gotta spend money to take care of your kid half the time. It's okay to just do nothing. Sometimes love is a purse. Just all you need.
That's true. That's true. But some people don't realize that. They feel like I gotta have the money to do what I gotta do.
Yeah, and that's crazy.
Yeah, that's good. So we're almost done. Would you like to give a shout out to anybody? Say hi, bye.
Shout out to my mama, Samara Meeks, Samara Smith now, because she's not a deadbeat. So
Say what?
shout out to her because she's not a deadbeat.
Cause you still stay with your mom?
Yup, 20.
Yeah, that's why. That was she talking. That's why you talking.
She done took care of me all my life because I am somebody who has a deadbeat dad, but I have a stepdad, so it'd be
That's
like.
good. He stepped in.
Yeah, so I can't really say I got that because he's not even a stepdad in my opinion. This is my father. You ask me.
And that's that. You know, a lot of people don't think about it like that, but that's a good way to think about it.
Oh yeah, me and my siblings get into it all the time because y'all may have had a dad, but as far as my memories go, this is my dad. So
yeah, so they try to tell you, no, dad, like, nah, that nigga didn't do that for me.
Kind of flip flop, like it'd be some commotion there because that's not my dad.
Yeah, like, hey, that's your dad. That's
my dad. Ain't.
My brother, he'd be like, nah, he the dad. You know, we got the same dad. My brother be like, nah, that's my sperm donor.
Yeah, that
He's like, that ain't my dad. He's like, that ain't my dad. That's my sperm donor.
Literally.
I'd be like, boy, you be saying some hurtful words if I was a dad, nigga. So you said your mom and stepdad, you telling about you want to say bye to your siblings, your brothers and sisters?
My siblings know I love they all.
So do you want them to follow you or anything?
Follow me on... Actually, add me on Facebook at Amore Dior.
Spell it for him. You know a lot of people
AMOREDIOR. Thank you for having me.
You know Trump is trying to get rid of all the education stuff for the kids. So you have to start spelling things for us, please. Thank you. Or you just got to get your education from China. Okay, so what's your name? Adrian. We have Adrian here. And like I said, today's topic, we talking about deadbeat moms. So what's your feeling on deadbeat moms?
Sorry, can you stop recording? My English is awful.
Uh-huh.
You stop recording right now. You're streaming right now?
Yeah.
You're streaming?
Well, no, I'm recording it, then later on I'll edit it. Yeah.
So because my English is awful, maybe I can understand you. You know.
Okay, well, we okay. So, like, say you got women that don't take care of their kids. How do you feel about that?
The women who don't take care of our kids.
Yeah.
It's a bad idea. You know.
Okay.
It's supposed to be all the time be watching for the father and son.
Yeah.
You know. It's not a good idea. So the women's be paying attention in other things. You know, all the time women are watching TikTok or you know how it's in home.
Yeah.
So no, it's not a good idea. You know.
So what else do you think makes a deadbeat mom? What else consider a mom that's not a good mom?
Not a good mom.
Yeah.
Wow.
What else you think that considers not being a good mom?
Yeah, it's a hard question, but I think so. The principal attitude is not be paying attention.
Okay.
All the time for all the necessaries, so the kids' needs.
Yeah.
Got it. Can be psychologist, spiritual, or emotional, physical. You know.
Okay.
It's not gifts just toys or food just for. I must accomplish with this. No.
Okay.
It's
so you think it's more of
communication, exactly.
Okay, communication and spending time with the kid. So does this consider being a deadbeat mom if, like, say the kids have school events and the mom don't go to none of them?
Right.
Is that considered being a deadbeat mom, or it's not a big deal?
So. But you know how I told you, moms all the time must be paying attention for the kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moms and parents and fathers, all both parents must be all the time focus in the kid. So the kid need it. Got it?
Yeah.
This is exactly like that.
Okay. So, do you feel that? How do you feel about the woman taking the child support money and spending it on what she want to spend it on?
I think so. It's bad attitude. Got it? Because you know how many women are doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
When they are bored or the husband or they are they found new guy,
Okay.
put the divorce for the parents, destroy the family, and after that over that they want a child support too.
Yeah. Okay.
And many mothers are getting the child support just for enjoy the money with the other guy.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think so. The principal attitude is keep the family. Got it? Keep the family all the time.
Okay.
But
All right.
many women right now are very. I'll say that. I don't know the word in English, but it's like a ninja attitude. Got it? Leveraging the situation.
Kind of like a gold digger, a little bit. I guess maybe like that, or no. Like she
Maybe.
want to use the money for what she want to use it for, not for what it's supposed to be meant for, which was
Exactly. They don't
Buying
use
for
the money
kid.
for the kids. They use the
Yeah.
money for solving all the problems that they have in the home.
okay. So now, do you think child support should be used on rent, or a car note, or a gas bill, or a phone bill? Do you think child support should be used towards that?
Child support must be for the money so the kid need to use. Got it? For the food of the kid, for the bills in the lights. If the kid, for example, like to play video games,
Okay.
example, or money must be used in the so the kids needs. Got it? No.
So you say they can use it for electric bills and stuff like that, or no?
Not for all the electric bills, got it? Because she can work too, and she
Okay.
can pay the bills, one part of the bill. Got it?
Okay.
I think so. Joined or separated,
All right.
parents must work like a team
Yeah.
for the comfort of the kid. Got
Gotcha.
it? It's exactly like that.
Okay. And I appreciate you. So we almost to your destination. Do you want to say anything else? You want to say bye, hi to anybody?
No,
Do you have an Instagram somebody can follow you, or Facebook?
No, I don't have social medias.
Okay.
But I would like to say the people must be more conscient.
Okay.
It's just that people must be conscient. Not all the guys are bad people. Not all the women are bad people. But everybody can change.
Yes.
Everybody can, become better in the attitude, be more conscient, and destroy their own egoism. But
Okay.
it's exactly like that.
Okay. So you want to say bye to them?
Bye.
Ready?
Now, what do I need to do?
How you doing? AllForThaDoe show.
Hi.
This is, what's your name? Suzanne. So today's topic is deadbeat moms and what should they use the child support money for. So what's your look on deadbeat moms? What do you consider a deadbeat mom?
A deadbeat mom is someone who will not take care of their children, or they will leave the responsibility to other people to take care of.
So
And they are never there for them.
okay, so far as like spending time, like if they go to school and they come home and they're in the room, and what do you really consider like a deadbeat mom?
A deadbeat mom is someone who will not be there for that child. If the child comes from school, there's no one to take care of them, to check whether they went to school, to check if they've done their work,
Okay.
Or even to read the reports from the teacher, because I believe the teacher will always write a report at the end of the day. So a deadbeat mom will not consider that important.
Yeah.
They will just be there, the child will go to school, come back. They're not even bothered about their needs. They have no time to talk to their kids. The kids will not confide in them.
All right.
Yeah, the kids will also not feel confident talking to their moms because they know they don't care.
Okay. So, do you consider a deadbeat mom is like what if the mom don't go to none of the school activities? Do you
That's
consider
a deadbeat, yes.
that's a deadbeat?
That's a deadbeat.
No,
Because
what?
they should be involved in every aspect of the child's life.
So
even
what?
not only when they're young, even when they grow up and they want to marry, they have grandchildren.
Okay.
They should be in their lives.
So what if the mom had to work a lot? So do you think she should miss a day or come home early just to catch one of them events? You know, maybe that mom have to work while that kid is doing school activities.
But you cannot work 24 hours a day. I don't believe there's a mother or a father for that matter who works 24 hours. So I believe you should also schedule your work plan. First of all, the first thing that you should consider is your children. If you have any, as you make your schedule. I believe every employer will also consider that when they're giving you shifts.
Okay.
If you know you have children, then you can explain to them I can only work 3 nights in a week.
That's a good one. Okay, so now, as far as child support,
Yeah.
what should the child support check be spent on?
Maybe food, clothing, education, taking them out also
Okay.
during the summer.
Okay.
Time they should spend money out.
So do you think child support should be used for rent, gas bill, phone bills?
Any bill as long as it goes towards the upkeep of a child. I believe there should be nothing cut. It's not cut in what, but
Okay.
it must be used for this. If it is rent, why not? The kids are
Oh.
living under that roof.
Okay. So some people say,
Mhm.
even though you spend some of that child support money on rent,
Mhm.
if you didn't have the child, you would still have that rent. So should that money just be spent on the kids stuff and you pay rent? Or how do you feel about that? Because some people will say, well, rent is something I would have anyway. What is
Yeah,
your
but you
take
see,
about that?
Yeah, my take is as much as rent you'll have it. If you are alone without kids, probably you'll live in a different housing that may not cost as much. But if I have like 5 kids, I'll not live in the room I would live in if I was alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
That's
live in the
good.
basement alone.
That's
But I
a
cannot live there in one room when I have 5 kids.
that's a good pay. That's a good look at that. I didn't think about that and I didn't realize that until you said that.
I can even live with a relative anyway if
Yeah.
I was alone.
I'm glad I asked you that question because I never thought of it like that. I always thought of it, hey, you're gonna have to pay rent, so that's something you should be paying anyway.
Yeah.
But like you said, no, I don't have to stay in the 2-3 bedroom. I can stay in the 1 bedroom. I can go stay here because I don't have that extra responsibility.
Yeah, sure.
That's smart. So we're almost to your destination. Do you want to say bye or hi to anybody?
Bye.
You want to? That's it. You don't want to say bye to nobody?
And everyone should take responsibility. Moms, dads, we should not be deadbeat. We don't want to bring up bitter children in this life. If you can't take care of your kids, then don't have them.
And that's it.
Send people.
Yes. See y'all later.
You gonna ask me some questions?
Yeah. What's going on, people?
What's the deal?
This is Tommy T, All for the Doe Show, and we got.
You got Joe.
All right. So y'all know the topic today is deadbeat moms and what they do with the child support check. They go out and buy Birkin bags and shit. The motherfucking baby need diapers and shit.
For real.
So what's your take on a deadbeat mom? What is a deadbeat mom to you?
When they take care of their child, they ain't provide for them the right way. You feel me? That ain't doing what they supposed to do as a mother. You want to go out and spend this on the next nigga or they little friends or something. Then when they fucked up, they ain't got nothing else to do. So that, yeah, man, you know.
So it's not spending time with the kids and not
Yeah,
buying them
taking
certain
care
stuff.
of them, not doing what they supposed to do. You ain't there for them, shit. You a deadbeat.
So what's your take? So with that deadbeat mom, when you know she not taking care of business. And then the dad is sending child support checks. So do you feel that child support checks, what do you feel child support checks should be spent on?
The kids, for sure. Like what they need for real. Like shit, you know. Priorities, you feel me? Shit they need, clothes, shit, shoes and shit, you feel me? Price plus shit for school. You feel me? All type of shit. Ain't no telling you already, you know.
So my thing is, do you think child support should be spent on rent, gas bill, phone bill, electric bill? How you feel about that?
I feel like it's fucked up because I feel like that shit don't go for that. That's what you got jobs and shit for.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's for the other shit. But child support, that's exactly for them kids, for them children. How many kids you got could be one kid, shit.
Yeah.
That's for that kid.
And you know, I feel you to understand exactly what you're saying, but it was one lady that just got out, and she, you know, shook my brain for a minute. When she said it, I didn't think about it until she said it. I said, oh, well, damn, you might be right. So I asked her the same question, and I said, should child support be spent on rent? And she was like, well, yeah. So I'm looking like, well, you know, why? She said because if she didn't have the kid, then she could downsize on where she was living. She said she said I could even stay with a relative. She said I didn't have to have a 2-bedroom. I could have had a 1-bedroom.
She got a point.
And I was like, damn, I never thought of it that way. I always thought about, shit, you was gonna have to pay rent regardless.
She got a point, but shit,
Yeah.
She got to think too in the big picture. She opened her legs and decided to make a baby.
Yeah.
That's what happens in this world.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I just figure, hey, we always talking about bad about the deadbeat dads. Let's say, I know we got a whole bunch of deadbeat moms that still do their things. Still, shit, go clubbing every day. You know what I'm saying? But nobody say nothing about them going out of town every day, not spending time with the kids. You know, so my thing is, if it's a school activity, should is it being a deadbeat mom if that mom don't go to any of the events? Because, you know, if that student in playing basketball, football, basketball.
I don't know. That's kind of like that's a little tricky question for real. Cause shit, it really depends on what motherfuckers got going on. Like, if you not doing something, if you out partying, you know your son or your daughter got a little basketball game, a little soccer game or something.
Yeah.
And you out partying, then yeah, that's fucked up. You shouldn't even be doing that shit like that. You should be going to take care of your family, going to watch your kids.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
You should be going to watch your kid or something. You feel me?
Yep.
Like the game or something.
And if you do miss and it's because of work,
you feel me?
You understand, because it's work.
It do be some hard working moms out here for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Most definitely. Shout out to the moms.
Yeah. So you want to say something else before we end it, bro?
Sure. Follow me on Instagram.
Tell them.
What's my Instagram?
Oh, yeah. See, right there at the top, right there. So you want to spell it for them, and then they can put it in. BIGGOPP_12X. So what you got going on? You got a channel or something or anything, or just?
Yeah, I got a little channel going on. I be making a little music here.
Oh, so you rap?
Yeah, just a little bit.
I want to hear something then, man.
What you want to play something for you?
I want you to freestyle it or whatever. Your best rap. Your best rap. If I'm a music producer, or maybe a music producer might see this on YouTube, what's the first rap you gonna kick for it, nigga?
I got you.
If Jay-Z walked up to you and was like, let me see what you got, what's the first rap you gonna come out with?
So many songs, though. Like, yeah, I'm making.
He don't even hear one. He don't want to hear from your phone. He want to hear like you just spit it.
What you want me to freestyle? No.
No, I want you to freestyle. I want you to just give me your best stuff.
I got you. I'm playing for.
How long you been doing music for?
Really, for a minute. I really just started really kind of taking it serious.
Yeah.
Like, probably like a year and a half ago, for real.
Okay. So how old are you?
I'm 19.
Oh yeah, you got a lot of time. So what type of rap you do? Is it more like who you consider yourself like in between? Like it's like a Jay-Z Puffy. I mean not Puffy, but Jay-Z Tupac, or we talking about YG / Kodak Black, or you know who we vibing with? What is it? Who you crossing with? Or you just got your own line, your own lane, your own style?
I'm just me. I don't even rap like nobody else. I sound like me.
Well, make it do what it do then, Pam. Let's see what you got. So you got any music on the Music Cloud and all that?
Yeah, I got some music dropping. I just have to re-upload my distro kit in United Masters because police took my phone. That's what's up.
Okay.
I'm trying to play my shit.
And you can just rap it if you want to. Or you need a beat.
I don't remember it. That's why I got so many subs.
Good shit. I would have gave you a beat, man, but I can't beatbox, bro. I ain't good with the beatbox. So we're going to a taco place?
Yeah.
They got good tacos up in there, man?
Yeah, let's stay one place.
You already ordered, or?
Yeah, I'm finna just go ahead and pick it up.
All right. So I'm gonna shut this off until you got that sound in? Oh shit. Oh, sorry about that. All right. Go ahead, you wanna put it on?
That was me, I would've slid, but without a worry. Twist with that mix for like Chef Curry. I made a light 43 before 11:30. I hit sacks, but in that bag, I might buy a Birkin. You know me, Gucci T.O. Supreme Forces. So like Smooth might spin a bag on some damn Jordans. You with a pint of high tech, give me 1240. Or nigga, I'ma sip it all if the talk is boring. And I don't even rap for real, but I'ma tell a story. Take a risk to get rich, but that's another story. And for the ones who like to hide, but don't even worry. Hammers just slide do it again, so I know he heard it. And if you see a buddy fall, then you know you earned it. And I just fucked the op, bitch, I did that on purpose. Yeah. Why I did that on purpose? Yeah, outside looking for the ops, why you be out here purple? Yeah, you know me, designer sneaks, boss lighter some Gucci's. Or Casu be off-white, or I might do the Louis. Every time we get the drop, it's gonna be a movie. I don't trust shit my man's told, who you think you fool? But I had it in this trap, I ain't gonna stop shooting. What's the name, you tryna hit this block like you wanna die move? I'm the type of slide fast shit that's in the pop music. When you never pop shit, you a damn noodle. And it's got on my head, I think I'm a loser.
Yeah, that's dope, guy.
That's a freestyle.
That's dope. So you wanna say bye to anybody? And cause you gave me shit to follow you. What was that, Instagram or?
Yeah, that's Instagram.
And where can they find your music at?
Shit on YouTube, shit Apple Music, at MGN Quantity. Where they gonna know? It's gonna be in my bio.
Okay. So y'all go check him out.
Oh yeah, Free 32.
You wanna say bye to anybody, man? You selling anything? CDs, DVDs, weed, crack, hats, dogs, cats. I'm just saying, everybody's selling, man. You trying to get it off? You good?
I can't say too much on camera.
All right, we go. What's going on AllForThaDoe show? Right now we have
Jacob Pond.
We got Jacob Pond, and so what's your take on deadbeat moms?
Shoot, I feel like if you're a deadbeat mom, it's like you shouldn't do that, or you shouldn't be like that. It's like you the mom and shit. So it's like I don't really got too much to say on it because I ain't really had no deadbeat mama for real. But,
But to you, what what you think, what you consider as a deadbeat mom?
Someone who isn't there for her son or daughter. Someone who isn't nurturing as a mother. Someone that doesn't know her place as a woman.
That's good.
And someone who isn't a wife to her husband.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's good. So my thing is, when child support, what do you say child support should be spent on?
The child and the supporting of it. So that's meaning like, you know, clothes, food, things of that nature. A lot of times deadbeat moms, what they do is they want to spend a check on themselves and then still blame the father for what they don't have.
So as a father, do you think once that father didn't pay child support, so do you think you're obligated to still send some more money because the woman be like, you didn't send enough, or he needs some shoes?
It's okay, man. You know we're not talking about you.
Oh, you got your girl on the phone?
Yeah.
She like, who the hell you ain't not be talking about me, nigga? Don't get fucked up when you come in the house. You be like, no, baby, I'm on YouTube. Me on YouTube talk about me, nigga.
Right.
Jaden, you get fucked up.
Man, oh man.
You said that shit quick. No, baby, ain't you.
Right.
Still made that food? Yeah, ain't you, baby.
Right. But I was gonna say, run that question by me again.
So say the baby daddy, he already sent child support.
Yeah.
So she called and say, well, he need this, a coat or some shit like that. But you already sent child support. So is he obligated to send money to get that coat? Or should that have been something that she should have did with the child support check?
I'll break it down into two sections. As a man, no. Because as a man, you know, if we stand on principle, we stand on logic. So logically, if I sent you money and you spent it, that's on you.
Yeah.
But as a father, I would send my child somewhere because that's my child and I want to support them.
Man, I like that, man. You broke it down in twos. But so you gonna go with the second one, right? Because you're like, damn, that's my son. Bitch, I can't stand your ass.
Right.
Or would you, but since you know that she always spending the money on dumb shit, would you be like, hey, I'm gonna go buy the coat? Or are you just gonna send her money to go get the coat?
I say I'll go buy the coat because it's like usually if a woman to do that, she'll do it again and again and again. You know, because think about it, your child is supposed to be your main priority for both parents. Like that's supposed to be your main priority above y'all. So like if you put in materialistic things even one time like over your child, it's kind of like you would do that again because you're never supposed to break that bond as a parent with your child.
There you go. So you're always supposed to, it's the kid, then everything else under that.
Yeah.
All right. So, say for instance, the kid go to school. It's school events going on, you know, say in 6th, 7th grade, playing either football, basketball, cheerleading, or whatever the fuck them kids do. Is it being a bad mom if that mom don't show up? Say she don't show up, but she ain't got nothing to do. She just sitting at the crib and she just didn't want to go. It ain't her thing.
Well, shoot. And I'll put it like this. I feel like that's bad because, you know, if you're not doing nothing, it's like then it's just what's your excuse at that point?
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's nothing more to it than that. It's kind of like if you hit me up and we supposed to have plans or something, and you know about this, and especially if you ain't doing nothing, you still don't show up. I'm gonna look at you kind of funny because it's like you ain't doing nothing.
So why didn't you show up?
Right.
So what if the mom do have a job and she always working? She never went to none of the events. She always working. So what's your take on that? Would that be considered a deadbeat mom?
Could you repeat that one more time?
So say that you have the mom. She never went to none of the events, but she always working. So she never could go to none of the events that the kid is doing because she's always working.
Yeah.
Is that considered a deadbeat mom too, or no?
No, because that's a legitimate excuse. Because if she don't work, none of us is gonna eat.
Because she's standing on business, is what you call it.
Yeah, she's standing on business. But at the same time, though, that's still your child. So no matter what, you have to make time for your child.
Okay. So you're saying at least she should try to show up to 1 or 2.
Yeah, at least try. At least put in the effort. And that's the thing with a lot of these females. They don't want to put in the effort. No one's saying you have to be perfect or this perfect role model of what society says, but at least try and put in the effort. That's what the child wants to see, is that you're at least trying.
You trying. Man, that's what's up, man. So we almost to your destination. Anybody want to give a shout out to? I know you got your girl on the phone. You might want to give a shout out to her.
Yeah.
Parents, man, it sound like, man, your parents raised you just right, bro. You had the right questions and how you spoke about everything and broke it down, man. I love that, man. That's good. Yeah. So you got an Instagram people can follow. You got something going on, music.
Yep. Follow me on my YouTube channel at Jay Capone. Follow me on Instagram at Jay Capone J_616 Capone.
You want to spell that for them so they?
Yep. JAY_CAPONE _616.
So what is you doing on your
on my platforms?
Yeah.
I make music.
Oh, you rap too?
Yeah.
You gonna hit something real quick?
You want me to play something on the aux?
Either I want you to. Can you give me your best rap? Can you spit it?
I just go off the top, okay?
Go ahead, go off the top then. Go ahead, get it.
Alright, I'll give y'all a little something. In the lift, driving around town, I've been around the city. You know your bitch love me cause I get slitty. I can't be mad cause you know I gotta leave this fucking city. Let me tell you something else, man. People I be around sometimes be shitty. But you know I gotta switch that shit like a Glock switch. But you know something else? I am not a bitch. You ain't stopping shit. I'm trying to get this Glock to the fucking top until I fucking drop. You the first person that got in here and fucking freestyle and it sounded dope. Well, you the only person that got in here freestyle. A lot of people try to look for their stuff. I done had a couple rappers, man. Everybody I had in here, man, y'all sound dope. Yeah. There's a female I ran into that's 28. She dope as fuck. Yeah. Dope as hell. I just think y'all all need to get together and do some shit together because Grand Rapids, y'all got to get out of Grand Rapids, man. Yeah. So how long you been doing it for? So you want to tell everybody bye real quick, man? Yeah, I've been doing music for a couple years, like 3 or 4 years or something like that. Yeah. Right now I'm in the process of trying to shoot my music video. My first one, I'm gonna be doing an open mic. That's scheduled for like next week. So stay tuned for that on my YouTube.
All right.
I was gonna say I got a whole bunch of unreleased grease. And then I'm looking to do my first show in like the next month and a half. So stay tuned for that too.
There you go, pimp. That's what's up. Yeah. So want to tell G-Rap peace?
Yeah. All right. 616. We out.